Everybody, welcome back to another edition of Couch Chat, and we are over halfway through the Advent season. And of course, Advent is a great time. I know so many people say that it's their favorite liturgical season. The hymns in Advent are great. The kind of the sense, the preparation, the anticipation, kind of just this, the whole sense of the joy. And I know somebody said they just love reading from the prophet Isaiah. We get so much of Isaiah in Advent. And so, of course, Advent is winding down, but one of the things to look for in Advent is beginning on December 17th. The gospel is always the same for the 17th, the 18th, 19th. The gospel is the same each of those days. So if you follow the daily Mass gospels, normally you know it's like Monday of the 27th week of Ordinary Time, Tuesday of the 27th week of but this one, it actually follows the number of the date, so to speak, not the day of the week. And that's because the church gives a really intentional lead up for Christmas. So the 17th through the 24th, the daily Mass Gospels are specifically picked to help prepare us for the coming of Jesus Christ. And so for example, on December 17th, the gospel is always the genealogy of Jesus, to kind of go through the family history, get in the family tree of how we get from Abraham until Jesus. And then, of course, we get the announcement of the birth of John the Baptist, the announcement of the birth of Christ, the actual birth of John the Baptist, the Canticle of Simeon, the Visitation. So many great gospels. And so many of these couch chats, we focus on very practical things and maybe things focused on planning and looking to the future and giving the whats and the whys. But maybe this week just to sit with our Lord and maybe even Our Lady and Elizabeth and John the Baptist and to reflect on these Gospels. I think it'd probably be a great spiritual exercise for all of us to read the daily Mass Gospels. Maybe you can't make it to Mass every day, and very few people can. But to be able to take 5 minutes and just read with the Gospels and to put ourselves in there. And I think a real sense of awe and a real sense of wonder is always part of the lead up to Christmas. And these Gospels are ones that can inspire awe of God's plan, of the way He uses such simple people as Elizabeth and Zechariah, the role that John the Baptist has in our salvation, and just this sense of what it's like to have that anticipated child. And bringing forth life is something that's a part of all of our lives. All of us come from a mother. All of us know people who are pregnant. All of us experience being a grandparent and whatever it may be, the anticipation of a child. And that's these final days of Advent. So maybe this week we just take a little bit of time to sit with the gospel each and every day of the week and to listen to the words of the Lord and to enter back into those privileged days of the preparation for the Messiah, the one who comes to save us. And hopefully if we're able to prepare well, if we really intentionally and diligently prepare through prayer, maybe through some penance, through acts of generosity, we'll be really ready to welcome our Lord at Christmas. And our hearts will be ready. They won't be cluttered with different things. They won't have so many attachments. And it's just a little simple encouragement this week to read the gospel each day, beginning December 17th, right up until Christmas. And heck, there's even 4 different gospels for Christmas. And so maybe just to read each one of those. So it's a really privileged time, and it's really a blessing and an honor to get to be on this journey with all of you. These are spectacular days to be a priest, days to be a parishioner, days to be a Christian, to celebrate the birth of our Lord, that God sent His only Son to save us. And so I hope that you're able to marvel in this mystery, that the Lord simply comes to rescue us. I know that I need rescued, that I need saved, that I need healed. And one of the beautiful things of Christmas is the Lord comes to do that. And He comes to do that for each and every one of us. So may you have a blessed conclusion to this Advent season, and may when Christmas comes, may you be ready to welcome Him with an open heart. Take care, God bless, and we'll see you on the next edition of the Couch Chat.